But I agree that one of the customer key requirement, all the stakeholder requirement, is to have end-to-end visibility and in-transit visibility. And there's a real problem, and also need for collaboration. Possibly it has not caught the attention, or people focus more on the cost reduction. But these two elements are clear a problem which needs a solution for all the stakeholders. So in this context, that to get an end-to-end visibility, in-transit visibility, and also to facilitate collaboration among stakeholders, can you talk about what are the potential strategies, what are the possible solutions, where this TMS, 20 high TMS fits in, and possibly where all TMS can hit the sweet spots and give some solution or mitigate some of the challenges the stakeholders are facing in the supply chain industry.
Yeah, so I'm really quite excited to talk about the 20 high. This is the TMS that we are currently working on and it is final stages, and we will be releasing it very soon. So one of the major the thing that we started the discussion, this entire discussion started with the major plan that we did not want to create just another technology solution. We wanted to create a solution which can own up the customer's problem and solve them. And COVID was certainly one of the biggest biggest eye opener, where we found that how visibility issue was creating a havoc in the entire supply chain, right? So, and what we did a detailed analysis of the market, and we found that TMSs are traditionally linked only with the elites. Only big companies or big enterprises can only afford the TMSs because of their very high annual subscription costs. The companies are paying probably 5 digits of annual subscription fees, but only using around 50% of the features, because the rest of the features are either not usable or very complicated and very complex to actually implement in an organization. So we wanted to create a TMS which is lightweight, which has the most condensed set of value-adding features on the cost optimization side, so that if properly implemented, we think companies can reduce almost 20% of the logistics costs. Now, we have thought of we have incorporated top-end features into this TMS, like rule-based order consolidation. So one can define the different rules within the TMS itself to see how orders can be consolidated automatically into shipments. We have put in 3D load visualization and load optimization algorithms into our product as a feature. Recommendation engines for carrier selection, and most importantly, in-transit visibility. We have the most advanced in-transit visibility dashboard. We have partnered with Project 44. We have our TMS is totally integrated with the APIs that the Project 44 is providing. So we are able to create the entire dashboard right from the point where you can provide the container numbers or even the order or the SKU numbers, and we can track and provide you visibility about where currently the container is lying. We can also provide you the situation of the port congestions around the world, so that you can plan which one port to use or which one to avoid. We are providing you predictive information about when this delivery is about to reach you, so that you can plan. If it is already delayed, then how many days it can reach you. We can provide those predicted ETAs and many other features that are part of the visibility. And I'm very certain that this in-transit visibility dashboard is one of the most complete dashboards that can get in any TMS that you have seen currently. And certainly, we have a built-in collaboration platform. We have a built-in instant messenger in the TMS. So any user can directly communicate with each other instantly. There is no need for emails or phone calls. Likewise, you can always do that, but you have another mode of direct communication with your end users, with your logistics partners directly through the chat messengers. And you can track and you can associate those discussions with individual shipments, so that you can track them later, which is totally impossible when you're doing through emails or phone calls. And then you can also set SLAs to your vendors about the response time, which you can evaluate as part of the KPIs. So all these, if you look at it, we are intending to create and fill the gap that we are seeing on the in-transit feasibility as well as the collaboration side. But we are also focusing very much on the cost optimization segment as well. But we are taking away all the frills so that you don't have to pay for these features you don't want to use. We are also bringing a very flexible subscription model where if you don't like or you don't want the entire TMS, you don't have to pay for it. You simply select which all core features and add-on features you want, and you pay what you select. So we are kind of addressing the problems that we are seeing in the prevalent TMS segment, and this product will be launched both in the cloud SaaS as well as on-premises in TMS in a box, we are calling, so that if somebody wants to customize it based on their own requirements, we can do it in the on-premise code, or if they want to directly use it on a fast onboarding fashion, they can directly use the cloud SaaS. So that is what 20High, and we are calling it the TMS for everyone. Now, I have few slides on the screens, few of the screens that you can see, and to understand how the functionality pans out. Like this is a screen about the comparing rates. So where you can enter all the freight characteristics, the location details, not just single leg, multi-leg information, whether it is sea or air. It can do multi-mode of transports as well. And the system will automatically mention all the rate cards, historical data, and will provide recommendation on which all carriers are the fastest or the most reliable. We are having a recommendation engine which is evaluating the leg coverage, the freight cost, timeliness, on-time delivery accuracy, and invoice accuracy. All these different parameters it is evaluating and providing a recommendation that which one you should select. For of course, finally you have to make the call, but we are providing as much information in advance so that you can find out which one is the best suited for you. So this is an example of the compare rate card screen. This is on the this automated order consolidation rule engine screen, where you can actually define any number of rules you want to define how the orders can be consolidated. Now, you can also notice one thing, that we have given a huge amount of stress on the usability. We want to create the most user-friendly, because we have found that TMSs currently are very functional and sometimes very intimidating, and which is leading to the lot of problems in the user adoption. We want to create a solution which is friendly and which helps the user to remain on the screen more often, rather than scaling them out of the system. So we have given a lot of inputs on that. This is the screen where we are showing the port congestion around the world in the different ports, so that you can define. So all this data is coming from the Project 44s that we have talked about. This is the dashboards where you can see how many shipments are running late, how many on time, where they are currently located. This is showing what is the predicted ETA. If it is already delayed, then what is the predicted ETA? This one is specifically showing on the 3D load visualization. You can actually see how the different items will be loaded into the vehicle or the container, which way they should be rotated. You can also mention which way it should not be rotated, whether there should be a center of mass balance maintained within the load. All these parameters you can define. So we're pretty advanced algorithm, and all these features you see are typically present in only tier 1 applications. But we are trying to bring them on this and make it available for the people at a much simpler and flexible pricing plans, so that we want to make people use it more, because that's where we see the benefit of getting the problem solved. So of course, we would be delighted if you visit the website www.20high.com, or you can directly write to us at sales@20high.com. We'll be helping you to set up a quick demo to demonstrate how the system works. So this is, I'm really excited, and we are all gearing up for the launch today. So this is about the 20High.
Yeah, so basically I understand this TMS, Transport Management System, this software is basically no-frill TMS, which gives all the functionalities in a user-friendly manner. and we can design in a very modular manner so that any bells and whistles, if you want to add on, you can build upon this. And also, I guess it is secure enough from a data privacy, GDPR compliant, and very high level of data privacy and security compliance is there. I understand from the design point of view, architecture point of view. And also the Project 44, the team has taken the in-transit visibility to a different level altogether. So partnering with P44 gives this 20 high TMS a very strong need in the market, which can fulfill the challenges which is nobody servicing it. So this is pretty good thing happening in the space of technology to address the challenges in logistics industry. And very soon we are going to see the rollout. Any questions from which has come up from the guest side or participant side? For the panelists, thank you so much for taking our time, and for the attendees, the participants, thank you so much